In this video, I'm going to show you the most advanced AI copywriting software on the market that can write blog posts for you. Hey, my name is James, and today I'm going to be showing off some of the features that make Conversion AI one of the best GPT-3 artificial intelligence software out there. My name actually is James LePage, and I am from Isotropic Agency. We are a WordPress agency, and we've been using this tool called Jarvis/Conversion AI for about 3 months now. And this is a really cool tool, and I wanted to create a video about it because I think it can help a lot of different people. So, they go as Jarvis.ai or Conversion AI. They recently rebranded to Jarvis, so we're kind of in that awkward transition phase. And Jarvis is an automated intelligence copywriting, content writing, content producing tool. And it uses the GPT-3 AI to create content from very small user input, very small prompts. So you prompt this tool with maybe a sentence or a command, and it will go ahead and create a complete collection of paragraphs that is cohesive, easy to understand, and accurate in its information. It's also 100% original. It's really a miracle tool, something that I never thought would even exist in my lifetime, and now it's something that exists and we use every day in the Isotropic Agency. So I'm going to quickly run through kind of the features that this tool has to offer, and then I'm going to jump into the back end, which I was just in for that video script hook and introduction generation. I'm going to jump into the back end and I'll show you around there and do some real-time content generation using this AI and show you what it can do for you. So Conversion AI or Jarvis AI, they're all the same thing. Linked in the description below is a link that will give you 10,000 free credits to mess around with and kind of see how it works for you. So the first thing you'll notice is that there are a ton of reviews here. When I first looked at this tool, these reviews seemed too good to be true, but they weren't. And hopefully this video will show you that these reviews are really accurate and truthful in what this tool can do. This is a startup backed by Y Combinator, and they are an AI copywriting assistant. They do everything from generating complete blog posts to marketing emails and smaller short form content. Something that's really cool is that it is perfect grammar. It works in 25 languages. I tested it in English, Spanish, and Italian. And you can change the tone of voice. You can change a lot of different things. You can even command the AI, say, Jarvis, I want you to write a paragraph about this specific topic. It will go ahead and do that. Kind of crazy. Hopefully I'll be able to show you how it works in just a second. With Jarvis AI, you get a ton of different kind of templates. You also get a long form editor, and you also get boss mode if you pay for it. Boss mode is what I just described, where you are commanding the tool to do something for you. A long form editor is something that will expand upon pre-written sentences, and templates is something that you input small pieces of information into, and it will output larger chunks of information back at you. Let's take a look at pricing and then hop into the back end of this automated artificial intelligence content creation tool. So the starter plan comes in at $29 per month for 20,000 words, and it gives you access to all of those templates. If you want long form content, you're going to have to go for the Pro plan, $109 per month for unlimited words. And then the Pro plus boss mode is $119 per month with unlimited words plus boss mode. This is the feature that we have. So this is what the review will be showing you. I think it's important just to try it out. So there's a 7-day money back guarantee. Try it out, see what works for you. And with that being said, link in the description again to give you an additional 10,000 words for you to mess around with. Again, a ton of great reviews. And hopefully this video will show you why it is worth the $119 per month for you. So let's take a look at the backend platform. Okay, on the backend platform, we have access to two major features. The first is the collection of templates, and the second is the long form editor. The long form editor is what we use to create blog posts and use boss mode. The templates is what we will use to go ahead and create specific content for specific scenarios. So you'll see it kind of gives you scenarios for different content creation scenarios, and that's what you will use to create them. So let's take a look at a few examples. I'm going to look at the review responder, and I'm also going to look at the AIDA framework. So first, the review responder. I've already populated content here. We're going to be using Dinosaur Barbecue, and we're going to be responding to a 5-star review with a little critique about coleslaw. Dinosaur Barbecue, if you're ever in the Northeast, is an incredible barbecue restaurant, and this is just the most recent review I grabbed from Google for this video. And we're going to generate a response. So if I'm Dinosaur Barbecue and I want to respond to this review or a bunch of different reviews, this will save me a ton of time. So let's take a look at what it generates. Thank you for the kind words. We're glad you enjoyed your visit. We take great pride in our food, and it's always nice to hear when people appreciate that. We have a kids menu, and we found many families enjoy it because of that kids menu. It sounds like you might be interested in the kids menu. And these are just decent responses that sound like a human wrote them and can easily be just copied to the clipboard and pasted right into the Google review response text box and responded to. So that's an example of what we would use a template for. Another example is an AIDA framework. So this is a marketing device where you have attention, interest, desire, and action. You can use this in advertisements, landing pages, website copy, a lot of different things. We're going to go for Namecheap. Namecheap is a low-cost domain name provider. They also offer a bunch of different services. Let's see what this output comes out with. This one's really impressive, and I really like this because I can see myself using this content in a lot of different scenarios. So let's read through it. Attention, looking for a domain. Interest, Namecheap is the place to go. We offer the lowest prices on domains and other services such as high-quality WordPress hosting. You also get access to our free WhoisGuard privacy protection service, which will keep your personal information private when you buy a domain from us. Desire, save money and stay secure with Namecheap. Get started by clicking this ad. Action, click this ad right now and sign up for a free trial of Namecheap. So this is really cool because if you see over here, I only wrote about domain names and WordPress hosting. I didn't write about the free WhoisGuard privacy protection service, which is something that Namecheap actually has to offer. And then the AI actually took this information and gave the spin of WhoisGuard privacy protection service. This is more secure. Let's write about security. Stay secure with Namecheap. That's not something I added to this prompt, but it's something that it outputted, and it's something that's actually helpful and could be used in an advertisement. And you'll see that it gave me 2 additional ones, all with SSL certificates, high quality hosting. All of this information is correct. All of this information is completely original and generated using artificial intelligence. That's pretty crazy, and that's what we would use the templates for. Now let's take a look at the document editor, which is something that we use really more often than pretty much anything else out there. So in this example, I'm going to be writing about, let's see, glasses types, I think. The types of glasses frames. And I'm going to show you kind of how we would go about building a blog post with this tool. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the kind of standard $109 per month plan where we are composing based off of prompts that we have written. So let's write a sentence and then expand upon that sentence by setting an output length to long and writing a few paragraphs with the AI. First, I'm going to write about glasses. So here's our prompt. Looking to find the best pair of glasses for you. In this article, we will talk about the best glasses frame types and sizes. I don't really have any direction for this, so I'm going to let Jarvis go ahead and create the content for me. Our output length is long. I haven't added anything here. If I added stuff here, it would become more accurate and more based on what I'm wanting to write about. But because I don't know what I want to write about, I'm just going to click compose and let Jarvis do its thing. So here is our output. And let's get rid of all of this weird spacing. All right, just like clothes, the best pair of glasses is a matter of personal style and taste, yada, yada, yada. You'll want to be sure you choose a pair that's comfortable like clothes. Not all frames look good on every person. And then this would probably become a heading and maybe another one. And we'll remove that. All right, so this is just a raw output from Jarvis.ai. And we'll see that we already have 133 words of content here. And we can just continue using it. So maybe I'll just have it add more content below. And you'll see it actually follows the... Oh, well, I messed that one up. But it actually follows the list kind of type of article. And I got to get rid of that. But it's just really just pumping out content, which is really cool. And we can seriously write a very long blog post that offers value to our readers using AI in mere seconds. So that's kind of the long form content output that Jarvis AI can do. If we were writing a real blog post, I think I would manually go ahead and create an introduction, a conclusion, and then the headings for each specific section. And then I would give it a seed sentence to work off of within those sections and then produce content for that section. So that's kind of the long form editor here, but we can also use the boss mode. And boss mode comes with that high level plan. I think it's $119 per month. And boss mode is something that you can do to give Jarvis a command instead of having it work off of existing sentences on the content. So let's do this. We're going to say, write me a FAQ about glasses frame sizes. And instead of doing Command J, we're going to do Command Shift Enter. And it's going to follow the FAQ format and write me some FAQs about glasses frame sizes. And you'll notice that this is kind of advanced content. What is PD and why is it important to have it measured? PD stands for pupillary distance, or how far apart someone's pupils are. And that's right. I mean, that's a given thing that is probably an FAQ when it comes to FAQs about glasses. So that's pretty crazy. It will write based on our commands. Let's see. Make a list of glasses brands. And I'm doing Command Shift Enter because that will keep the command intact. And it will just give me a list of glasses brands. Let's see, right? And now this is getting a little complex. Let's see if Jarvis.ai will write me a paragraph about the history of Ray-Ban. Okay, here is a ton of information. Ray-Ban is actually an invention of Army Air Corps Lieutenant John Benjamin, who invented the aviator sunglasses. Let's see if that's right. In 1937, it was established. Took the name in 1937, so that content's correct. And let us see if this guy, John Benjamin, shows up anywhere. There we go. Oh, no. So The Jarvis AI got this name incorrect, but it got the position correct and it got the story correct. So all we need to do is kind of fact check that this is the right guy and change him to the right guy, and then make sure all this information is actually correct. And quickly, in this video, I've generated 570 words. Something else I want to go over is the originality of the content. So we have a lot of content here, and it creates it so quickly. It's very easy to think that somebody's just it's just pulling from some maybe archive.org website or something like that, and that's really not the case here. I'm gonna hop into Copyscape Premium and just paste in this information, all the words. So these are just all the words. I just grabbed them from the editor, and I'm going to do a premium search and no results found. I'm also going to do this plagiarism checker and test for plagiarism here, and just make sure that everything here is original and content that can be used on maybe a website about glasses. And I think this is important because, as I said, there's so much content being generated so quickly. It's very difficult to believe that all of this is real and all of this is generated and original, and it's not just pulling from somewhere. And the crazy thing is that we've tested every single article that we've generated, and the outcome is that it is always original. There's always originality here, and it's always just high quality content that offers value to the reader. As this is checking, we can also prompt it to do something like write and now this is going to be something fictional instead of informational. And guess what it will do? It will do just that, and it will write us a story about an ant finding a picnic basket, and doing that. So that's kind of interesting. And then I can use kind of the standard Jarvis content creator, Control J, to just expand upon the story and continue creating that information. And then we'll notice that it's kind of probably drawing from something that it was trained on, and this no longer is the story, so we would probably get rid of this and just continue carrying on here. And I'm going to also throw this in the plagiarism checker to see if this is original as well. All right, we'll notice that here is our originality. It is 9% overlapping text somewhere else. And let's see what text is overlapping. Kind of interesting. This section right here is something that I wrote. And then these sections right here are kind of basic sections that aren't really plagiarism at all. The only additional thing I can see is a copy of what is PD and why is it important. And this is the FAQ statement, so I would be fine with that content like that. So with this information, this content is pretty clean, and I would be happy to use this anywhere online. Let's check out this short story, and it's going to be interesting to see what this content right here shows up as. Is this going to be just generated based off a pattern that the tool has found where people add credit to the bottom of their short stories, or is it grabbing from a specific location? And I'm willing to bet it's not, because again, we've copyright checked everything and everything has come back very clean. So as this loads, I'm going to kind of wrap up this video. You can use Jarvis.ai to create long-form blog posts, long-form short stories, long-form ebooks. You can also use the templates to create specific content with those templates. But the main selling point here is that this is truly an AI that will write words for you. You have to give it minimal instruction, but from that minimal instruction, you can really build out a ton of content that offers useful information to your visitors, and really just provides information which you can then go ahead and edit, make sure all the information within is correct, and then take that and publish it and rank on Google. Something else to note is that there's an integration with Surfer SEO, not something that we have, but it's something that's available to you, and that integration will make things even better if you're looking to write content that ranks. But you can also use this tool to create marketing campaigns, generate dozens upon dozens of Facebook ad copy, headlines and descriptions and stuff like that in mere seconds. This is really a all-in-one content creation and copywriting suite that really just is able to generate content in a high quality, quick manner. It's something that we have used for about the past 3 months and really adopted it as an agency. And I could see people in the SEO space, in the marketing space, and in the small business space using this to create blog posts, to create marketing copy, to create all this information that would take a ton of time if you were to manually create it. And with that, let's see what our short story shows up as. We got an 8%. Let's see what we got. And this is actually exactly what I thought. The whole story itself is completely organic, and I would recommend pausing it and reading the content because it's good content that could be used in maybe a child's book story or something like that, which is kind of crazy. But the matching here comes from something that I was definitely trained on, and kind of just using the author information. Again, not something I would be worried about, and this is something that doesn't really work with the story, so it would just get removed. But that's the content. If you want more information on Jarvis.ai, link in the description below to their website, 10,000 free credits, also a full blog post review written out, not by Jarvis, by me, on the blog, as well as another article with a bunch of different outputs from Jarvis.ai run through this tool as well as Copyscape to kind of show you the content output as well as the plagiarism or lack thereof that comes with this tool. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. Definitely try it out. There's a 7-day kind of money back guarantee, so try it out, see if it works for you. It definitely works for us. It's really well worth it. And until the next video, I won't see you in the next video. I will.